In this video, Chris Watts discusses the events that led to the murder of his wife, Shanann, and their 2 daughters. He recounts the heated argument they had on the morning of August 13th, 2018, which was fueled by his affair and Shanann's knowledge of it. Watts also addresses the infamous Nutgate incident, revealing his perspective on the events that transpired. This video provides a chilling account of the events leading up to a tragic outcome, offering a glimpse into the mind of a man capable of such horrific violence.
Can we talk about the hardest subject? So when we were talking, the last time we talked, the last thing we talked about was where the girls were, but we never really got to talk about that night. So what happened?
So nothing really happened that night. It was in the morning.
Okay.
It was, me and Shanann, she got home like at 2 o'clock. And, I felt her get into bed. And I just felt like I didn't feel it. I just made sure I looked at my phone at 2 o'clock and make sure she was okay, she's in there. And I could kind of feel her kind of stirring around a little bit. And I just had a feeling that she knew like what was going on. I mean, obviously I didn't use I didn't have a gift card, that I'd gotten. I'd used my actual credit card, and I kind of just felt like she knew what was going on. And she started rubbing her hand on me, and we ended up having sex. But I guess that was more like a test.
Oh,
I would have thought.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because when we talked, when I woke up later on in the morning, I pretty much, told her, I didn't think it was going to work anymore. And she was like, what happened? What was last night?
Mm-hmm.
So I figured that's probably the test after I've gone through everything in my head.
That makes sense.
And she just told me, to get off of her. And she was like, I knew there was somebody else, I knew there was somebody else, I knew there was somebody else. I couldn't just say, yes, there is somebody else, but then she said, you're never gonna see the kids again, you're never gonna see them again, get off of me, don't hurt them. And then,
is that what she said?
So I was good, when I climbed in bed, that was pretty much on top, pretty much straddling her kind of deal.
Okay.
And she thought I was gonna hurt her or her baby or something. So, because she knew that something had happened. She thought I was just trying to just check out or something. So,
okay.
And that's when that happened.
I know it's hard, but do you mind if we talk just a tiny bit deeper about that? So she comes home. She touches you, you guys have sex. It seems like she's doing her test, which I understand. Sounds like you do too.
I'm sure, Nikki Nicole Atkinson or Cassie probably told her,
That's what I was thinking, right? They talked about it during that whole weekend.
More than likely. That's my parents told me there was going through text messages. It's all pretty much they all kind of just told her he's with somebody else type of deal.
Yeah. And she had spent a lot of time with the gals. That's what they did probably all weekend is talk about it, give her advice. I think that's what we found, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she comes home. You guys have sex. And then did you fall asleep between then and going to work?
Yes.
Okay. So then at some point, does she wake you up or is it you waking up for work?
My alarm was.
Oh, okay. And you're going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's when she started wanted to talk more. She was pretty mad?
Yeah, it was, I had already kind of knew that, using that credit card,
Was that intentional?
Yeah.
I had no other way to do it.
Oh.
I used, because I got these Anarcho gift cards from, doing good stuff at work and stuff like that, and I'd use them all.
Oh. Was part of you just screw it, whatever, I don't care, I'm using this card?
Part of me just wants to say, Nikki, can you pay for this? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Even I think from my attorney said she even noticed I used a different card, like a blue card.
Oh.
Maybe she thought, I felt comfortable enough just using a normal bank account or something. But You know, I told her I was going to Rocky. I told you I was going to Rocky.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it felt like, like looking back at everything, like just like reading the scripture more and more now, I can see like, God gave me opportunities to get out. Like even my friend Jeremy Lindstrom, he even invited me because like it was his daughter that came and watched the kids on that Saturday night. And he was like, hey, you said we're going to a Rocky game. You want to go to me with the Bronco game and watch the Arizona Cardinals? Like, in my mind, it was like, go. Just say, hey, I can't find a babysitter. Bye.
To Nikki.
Yeah. And maybe that would have been like, like a light switch in my head goes off, light switch in her head goes off, maybe it just like goes different directions. That was kind of like my last opportunity to kind of get out, it seems like. 'Cause I wish I would have said, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And I think that would have just put me on a different trajectory.
So then, Shanann, did she actually say you're never going to see the kids again?
She said that to me before.
Yeah. That's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, because she'd said to me before she went to Arizona. Because like I wasn't really sleeping in the bedroom, I was sleeping on the couch or in the basement bed or something, and like she had slammed the door, you're never going to see the kids again. So, yeah.
Did she get fiery like that?
Only once in our entire relationship I've ever seen her that way.
Yeah. And that was a time before, or was that on the night that it happened?
No, it was probably back in North Carolina.
Oh.
It was just like one of those, it was just a fiery argument that I never raised my voice to her or anything, and I just got mad and I slammed the door, and she was like, I'm like, should have slammed the door.
Is that when you were in North Carolina that last week?
No, it was like
previous to
this
that.
was like 2010, 2011.
Oh.
It was like early.
Okay.
In her old house.
Before kids?
Yes.
Were you dating or were you married at that point?
Dating.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like I don't remember what it was about. I think some girl maybe texted me like from my past or something, and like I was just like, this, and she was like, don't have that happen again, and I'm just like, I can't have friends.
Right.
They're females. Like I don't even talk to this woman anymore.
Right.
And it was just like, nope.
Was she fiery? Did she have that Italian blood that her mom has?
Good Lord, yes.
Was she always like that, or was she? Did she snap at things?
She wouldn't snap at me, but you could tell, like, something really irked her a little bit.
Yeah.
It would come out.
0 to 100 type thing, or what?
0 to 200.
Oh, interesting.
She gets acclimated about something. She's like, all right, it's gonna happen.
Well, that's why she was probably so successful at Thrive, right?
Oh yeah, like she had done a couple other like direct sales business, but this one was just like it was different.
Why?
This one, like, cause I think she had done like Origami Owl and like something called like It Works, and then like other couple other things like some bags and stuff like that with the supplement stuff. But just because it worked with her, it worked with me. She's like, okay, I can kind of like use this as like, all right, this is what it's doing for us.
Yeah.
And then like after a little while, like she could see how like people are above her, how it was helping them, and then it was just like trickle down effect. And it was like a good system about like commission wise and everything was just she could use all the business IQ she has from running those cell phone shops and from the Dirty South custom shops and all that. I mean, she's business minded.
Yeah.
She knows how to do an accounting book like the back of her hand. So it all just like fell into place with all that.
So then on that night, was it just a new type of fight?
It was
never had, or what? What happened?
Yeah, it was a totally different type of fight. It was like, it was just felt like, I don't know, it was more anger than anything else. Like there was emotion to it at first, and then it just felt like it was just anger. It was just like, like there was no love there. It was kind of like what we were saying, what she was saying. It was just like, it's almost like we knew like something was combating at each other. And we didn't know, like it wasn't ourselves.
Really? Anger from you or anger from her?
I think it was more anger from me and more like desperation from her because she wanted to fix it.
Yeah.
She knew. she knew something wasn't right. Like, you know, like when the whole thing with my parents happened with my parents called it Nutgate.
What happened?
Nutgate.
What's that?
With the peanut.
Oh, yeah.
The bowl or whatnot.
Oh, with her family?
Yeah.
Pistachio ice cream or whatever.
Yeah, they
Nutgate.
call it Nutgate.
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either.
Yeah, I guess what people are calling it.
Okay.
But that was like another out. Like, you know, maybe I could have just like stopped everything with Nikki and just kind of concentrated on helping like whatever happened there. Because like, Shanann had a story, my mom had a story. Like, whatever happened, I'd probably ask my 10-year-old nephew. Probably can tell me what actually happened.
Well, and they both have their feelings for good reasons, and they both didn't see it the other person's way. And
yeah, and like maybe because I didn't talk to my parents from then on until like August 6th, and like, you know, my dad took that whole week off.
You didn't talk to your parents from then on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like Shanann was like, do not talk to them, do not call them, do not do anything.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, and the Cece's birthday was the 17th, but I think the actual birthday party was like a couple days after.
In August?
July.
In July?
Yeah. And like my mom or my dad was gonna go, but then there was like a post on Facebook about, you know, allergies and stuff like that Shanann had made, and my dad was like, no, I just can't do it anymore. Just like, because
he perceived that as her taking a shot type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, she always says she never, you know, put those posts directed at anybody, but she had a method.
If you read them, you know who she's talking about.
She had a method to the madness, and you can see it. Mm-hmm. But I wish I could have just took more time just to fix that. Because like I wanted my parents to be involved. Like, since, you know, like the whole wedding thing, and then up to that, it was like, you know, my mom and my sister were always like, you know, combating with Shanann combating with them. Mm-hmm. My dad was always cool. Like, he's just like me. He's just like, you know, go with the flow. Like, I just want everybody to get along type deal.
Chicks, man.
I loved your dad.
Ronnie's the best.
Isn't he? I
So,
loved your dad.
I'm sorry, keep going.
That's cool. I just wish I could have, like, just when we were at the beach in August, like, my dad was supposed to take the whole week off just so we could see the kids and like see me and like grab a cookout at my sister's house or something. And then, but we just pretty much spent 5 days at the beach, and Shanann had like booked it, so like, you know, I mean, I don't want to say like punishment for them not to see the kids, but like I wanted them to see it, see them. You know, just I wish I could have fixed all that. And I even like when I was at the beach, I told Shanann that it was more like what was going on was more like I feel like, you know, because my dad's my hero, I feel like I've lost like something in my life. I haven't been talked to him for 3 weeks. I haven't been to see the kids for 3 weeks, you know, on FaceTime or anything. And I wanted them to be able to have that relationship again. And she was pretty much gung-ho, and like she tried to kill my daughter by giving her pink. I was like, I don't think she gave it to her.
And was that her stance? Is that your mom
put something in front of Cece?
Like to kill her, or
no,
just
like
didn't care,
like
didn't pay attention.
She thinks that allergies and like this state of age is like people think, oh, you'll be
like it's
fine.
made up
like
kind of thing.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll just have a rash. He'll be fine. I've seen Cece, you know, like the first time. Well, I've seen a picture of when he had a cashew the first time. It wasn't good. And then she had kiwi the second time, and then the same thing happened. And I know it's real.
So you know it's serious, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it wasn't like her throat like closed up, but she broke out in this full body rash. It looked really crazy looking, and luckily, like, you know, nothing with her throat like happened. But
So did that make you angry at your mom for doing that?
yeah, I mean, I just like, Mom, you just gotta. I told her you need to think. You need to like, you know, pay attention. Just because another kid can have something doesn't mean another kid can have something. Because like when we were at that birthday party at Jeremy's that Sunday, you know, they had this cake there. Like Bella wanted it so bad. I'm like, can't give it to her because Cece can't have it. She was like, you know, okay. And all the other kids were like, they can't have the cake. You know, like I just kind of took them off and gave them some like one of those frozen pops or something. But you know, it's just like she had to learn that just because one kid can have something and there's another kid that can't have it for a legitimate reason, like, you know, she couldn't have done it. But you know, that's the kind of talk I had with her when Shanann called me. I think it was maybe like middle of July or something when she told me all this had happened. that's when I called my mom and talked to them for a while, and then they're just like, they just couldn't deal with her anymore. Shanann just kind of like, it like flipped out. My nephew told Bella to go hide behind the curtain because I don't think your mom was going to let you come over here again or something like that.
Oh.
So it got heated.
Oh, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a last straw between them, I think.
Like in the same room or over the phone?
No, they were at
They were
at my
really
mom's
heated.
house. Yeah, but Cece and Bella and my niece and nephew were there.
Okay.
How did Shanann find out about the ice cream thing?
Because Shanann was there, and I guess they were all sitting on this couch. It was kind of like a U, and my niece went into the kitchen, and she knew where the ice cream was. I mean, she'd been there.
So it's not like your mom gave it to her? Like she got her own ice cream?
Yeah, she went in the freezer, got it, went out, and sat beside Cece and started eating.
Oh.
But like, it's just a matter of like Cece could go like
Right.
like that. Now, I don't know what would happen if she just got it on her hand.
Right.
But like I know on like the prick test, on the back, it's like a welt.
So were they staying there at your parents' house during that time?
Yeah, it was. So they would go from from Sandy and Frank's house for like a few days or 5 days, and then go to my mom and dad's house for a couple of days and kind of bounce back and forth.
Okay. So it happened during that time when they were there, yeah. Okay.
And so there were so many things that happened, weren't there? They just were little tiny ingredients to this recipe.
Nothing like.
It's nuts, Chris. I mean, it's just so many things just didn't go your way.
Everything was like somebody was stirring a pot, and it would just.
That's exactly what it was like. So then, I know I keep bringing it up. Can you walk me through just the last few minutes before Shanann died?
It was pretty much just like I had gotten dressed for work, and then like we started talking.
Did she come to you?
No, I was just right there in bed.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. So I was just like, I got my blue shirt on, my jeans and everything.
You ready to go?
I was ready to go. And
Was she asleep, or did you have to wake her up to finish your conversation? Or?
I would wake her up because like she got home like 2:00, so she pretty much out of it. But I never knew like if her plane got delayed. Someone always told me like she just like sat around with Nicole and just like talked for a while and then came home or something. I'm not sure if that was true.
It was delayed.
But when she came home and everything, but yeah, like I woke her up to talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is that because it was just eating at your brain?
Yeah, like I knew like something like something was all right with me. Something I know like she knew. I just knew she knew.